So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to dive into today include Spider-Man 2 graphics hype, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 5 crossplay via backwards compatibility, and a new big PlayStation 5 game performance update is now live as well. First, do you still have your PlayStation 3 or not? We're going to be talking about this today in a bit, but I'm curious if any of you still have your PlayStation 3 to this day or not. I do personally, but of course, that's just me. What about you? So comment below yes or no if you still have your PlayStation 3 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Spider-Man 2 graphics hype. So Spider-Man 2 has clearly improved from the 2 previous games in the franchise when it comes to visuals, of course including Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales. The visuals from the latest trailer for Spider-Man 2 look amazing, and of course with all PlayStation first-party titles, there are those who are negative regardless of the game. They did that of course recently with the newer Spider-Man 2 trailers, but if these people are so hateful that they even try to dunk on Horizon Forbidden West when it comes to visuals, which is one of, if not the best looking game on console, then there's no point in talking to them. Might as well be talking to a brick wall, because again, they'll find a way to throw shade regardless. But getting back to the topic, Spider-Man 2 hype. One of the writers over at Insomniac Games dropped a tweet recently that got a lot of people, including myself, pretty jealous. So the writer is Brittany Morris, and she posted this recently on X, playing this game for the 11th time and still not over how beautiful it is. She's gotten to play through the game over and over, clearly a lot of time. 11th is not a real number, Brittany. I'm not sure what to tell you, but she's played it a lot, basically, and she can't get over how beautiful the game is. One, I'm jealous, of course, that she's been playing it so many times, but of course she's working hard on the game, so I gotta give her that breathing room. Two, photo mode is about to take so much of my playtime when I get this. Either way, nice little hype moment. It's nice hearing that she's played it many times, which I assume is the case for a lot of people at Insomniac Games, of course. The game is nearing launch, and I can't wait to play it myself.
What you took from me.
Now, diving into the second story of the video, big PS5 game performance update is now live. Reading from the game's official site, patch 7 for Star Wars Jedi Survivor arrives today for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Here are the fixes you can expect with this patch. This patch introduces several performance-related improvements on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S, including performance mode has been completely reworked to substantially improve player experience. A number of GPU and CPU optimizations, along with disabling ray tracing, has resulted in a better player experience, including a solid 60 FPS in performance mode. Quality mode has also received optimizations to help reduce FPS fluctuation and introduce other visual improvements. Variable refresh rate support added for PlayStation 5 as well. So this is all great to me, great news to me. I played most of Jedi Fallen Order and honestly got bored near the later points of the game because it was a lot of retreading the same grounds, and I really felt that when I was playing it, because a lot of games get you to go back to the same places, but I don't know, with Fallen Order, I really felt that, and I kind of just put the controller down. But I've heard for Jedi Survivor, it's leaps above the first game and way more enjoyable in terms of the mechanics and what the game has going on versus the first game. The only big problem that held it back was the performance was really bad. For a lot of people, they couldn't play it. Some people just paused the game waiting for the developers to fix it, and here we are. I wasn't in a rush to play the game myself, so I just waited hoping they'd fix it like a lot of other people. I've honestly forgot about the game because there's so many other things to play, and then yesterday we got this nice little piece of news. I'll be picking up the game myself when I have time, because it's September and there's games coming out right now, and I'm still getting through games that I want to play from August, and October is about to be packed with a lot of other games that I'm ready to play. So Jedi Survivor is going to take some time, but you guys let me know if you've got Jedi Survivor right now or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, PS3, PS5 crossplay via backwards compatibility. So we've been following this PS3 backwards compatibility situation for a while now, and what we know so far is that there is a PlayStation 3 emulator that's been in the works over at Sony, but it's just not running games as well as you'd want. It's pretty rough from my understanding. We've had Jeff Grubb and Moore's Law is Dead come out in recent years, pointing out that Sony does have a PlayStation 3 emulator in the works, but it's just not working as well as you'd want during the point in time when they mentioned it. I'm hoping it's improved since then. They also stated that it'll take time for it to get working and get in better shape for public use. Of course, we also had Rithian on X recently, or not too long ago, give us some potential performance stats for PlayStation 3 games running on Sony's emulator, and it was just not great with the game like Black Ops 1, for example, running at 540p 20 FPS, which is wild because I think the original game ran at 720p 60, 720p 50, somewhere around there, I think. Sony also had a patent out for PS3 peripherals to make them work potentially with the PlayStation 5, and we also had job hiring for emulation work as well. There's clearly a lot in this area. Rithian, more recently, is back again with more potential information. He stated this on X: I'm being told Sony refuses to pull the plug on PlayStation Network for PlayStation 3 due to their want for backwards compatibility on PlayStation 5. Their emulator is still in development and will allow crossplay between PS3 and PS5 if it comes to fruition. Now, my personal first reaction when I read this is obviously when it came to the crossplay aspect, since this is an emulator, so I would hope it'll be able to connect to those PlayStation 3 servers if they're still up, but I assume there's something I'm missing here. Non-official emulation may have issues. I believe that you could still get it to work somehow, and you can also connect to private servers and stuff like that. But like Xbox Series backwards compatibility, they're just emulating the 360, so that's why over there you're able to play against those 360 players on those old servers, and you saw that recently with the resurgence of classic Call of Duty titles over on Xbox. So maybe Sony doesn't want to shut PlayStation 3 PlayStation Network servers down because they want those classic online servers to still be running for those who still use the PlayStation 3, and then bring this whole new crowd of PlayStation 5 players to those PlayStation 3 servers. Either way, I'm hoping Sony themselves show us something officially soon when it comes to classics, after they increase the PlayStation Plus premium pricing so drastically. We need something to justify that price for us. But you guys let me know if you're excited to play online on those PlayStation 3 servers or not, if it ever happens. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Bring Them Back Online. This is in reference to those old PlayStation online servers: Killzone 2, Resistance, Killzone 3, Motorstorm, Warhawk, all of those classic online titles over on the PlayStation 3. I would hope that when emulation for PlayStation 3 comes to fruition and more people start playing that Sony maybe potentially opens up those old servers again for people to enjoy and new people to hop onto those games for the first time. If you want that as well, destroy the comment section with Bring Them Back Online, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.